Complicate things. I mean, there are only three ways to grow your business, or grow your profits is probably a better way to look at it. Because sometimes you don't want to grow your business. You probably want to make more money with fewer clients, like Kevin's done. You know, Kev had 400 and something clients and was a heart attack waiting to happen. Now he's got about 100 and he's making more money and just fuck all work. And he's driving Vicky mad because he's not busy, you know. And the three ways is, I mean, they're simple, really. You can sell to more people, you can sell more stuff, and you can sell at higher prices. That's about it, really. Now, the thing is, if you want to grow your profits, selling to more people and even selling more stuff isn't necessarily the way to go. Because selling to more people, if you're not making a profit on each sale, you can sell to as many people as you fucking like. You can sell as much stuff as you like, and you still ain't going to increase your profits, except maybe incrementally. Now, this is what people don't fucking understand. I mean, Dan Kennedy said it best. He said, you know, there's all this fucking turnover, all this gross, and you think to yourself, there must be some net in there somewhere, and often there isn't.
Yeah.
Was it the shoe place? The guy just died recently. I can't remember what it's called. It's become with the Z, I think. Online site.
I think I know the one. Green logo.
Oh, I don't know about that. I've read the book. It's a really interesting book. But they nearly went under because they were growing at an enormous rate, and he was putting his own fortune into it, which he had got from a previous successful business.
Zappos,
that's the one. And he nearly went out of fucking business because they were doing loads of sales but no profit. So selling to more people isn't necessarily the best way to go. Apart from anything else, it's the hardest thing to do because it necessarily means getting more clients. And you know as well as I do, getting a new client, certainly getting a new profitable client, is one of the hardest things you'll ever do. I mean, the easy way to do it is just keep dropping your prices till you get any Tom, Dick or Harriet come along. But to get a good, profitable client is hard work. As the saying goes, you've got to kiss a lot of frogs sometimes. And as Dan Kennedy called it, sometimes you've got to do a lot of fishing to catch a whale. Yeah, he called the big clients whales. I had a day with Dan, as you know. It was one of the best days of my life. Most expensive day of my life as well, but there you go. Well, actually, probably wasn't. Probably the most expensive day of my life was the day I married my first wife. But that's another story.
You're gonna have to keep the listeners entertained for 30 seconds. Someone's knocking at the door.
Okay. Right, now we have a song. So anyway, Connor's gone. Actually, what he's really doing, Connor's fucked off. He's just giving me the finger. Connor's really going to find that fucking bed pole, you know, the thing that goes up at the corner of the bed. He's got the lube, he's got the bed, and he just can't resist it. He's sitting there at a desk in his bedroom, looking at the corner of his fucking bed, thinking, I could sit on that while John's talking. That's exactly what he's done. I wouldn't make this up, honestly. But to continue, selling to more people it's risky because you don't know how people are going to buy. It's speculative because you don't know how people are going to buy. You've got to put the money in sometimes up front for the advertising. If you're doing offline print advertising, if you're doing online, you still got to stump the money up for the click before you've made a sale. So, you know, there is an upfront cost attached to it. Now Connor's appeared on the bottom right hand of the screen. So I thought, what? That's not at the door. Come back, you cunt. Anyway, so selling to more people is the hardest thing to do. It's the riskiest thing to do. And often it's the most unprofitable thing to do. Right? New client, onboarding a new client, it depends on your business. You know, if it's just selling newspapers, not so. But if it's something like our business, onboarding a new client into Elite is a, you know, not lengthy, but it's a big undertaking. It's a lot of commitment from both sides. Selling more stuff is probably easier and more profitable because the easiest way to sell more stuff is to sell it to people you've already sold to. Yeah. Well, that's really easy, you know, because you just fucking send emails and emails and emails and direct mail and direct mail and direct mail until some fucker buys. And they do. And, you know, just to put some numbers on this, when I launched my Elite Mastermind 2013, I had in a Inner Circle newsletter, a subscription newsletter of 164. Of those 164, 27 came to my £1,000 event. And of those 27, 14 joined Elite within the first week, 11 on the spot, 3 more the days following. These people had already sold to, they'd already bought into me and were prepared to buy much more from me. Selling cold is fucking hard. So to sell more stuff is easier than selling to new customers or getting new customers, but it's still a little bit speculative because you don't know how much they're going to buy. There's a little bit of work involved. It's probably one of the easiest sales you're ever going to make, but there are easier ways. And the third way to grow your profits is what we keep fucking banging on about: sell at higher prices.
Really?
And that covers both of those. New customers and existing customers selling at higher price. Every sale you make is better proportionately than every other that you were making before. And I wrote an email about this the other day, and it does piss me off somewhat when people take the line, oh, John's going about price again. Well, of course I am, because in 80-20 terms, price is the most important thing.